One time, a mouse came to a sadhu and told the sadhu that I have a problem. The sadhu asked the mouse, what is your problem? The mouse said, the cat is troubling me. So what do you want? Make me a cat. Tatastu. Thus the mouse becomes a cat. After few days, again the cat comes to the sadhu and tells the sadhu that I have yet another problem. The sadhu asks, what is your problem now? The cat says, the dog is troubling me. What do you want? Make me a dog. And thus the sadhu makes the cat into a dog. After a few days again, the dog comes to the sadhu and the sadhu asks, what is your problem now? The dog says, the tiger is troubling me. The nature of this world is, the type of problems keep changing, but problem per se is never removed. So the sadhu made the dog into a tiger. After this dog became a tiger, it started to stare at the sadhu. And the sadhu asked this tiger, what do you want? The tiger said, I want to eat you. And the sadhu made the tiger into a mouse again. Puna Mushika Bhava, again become a mouse. Isn't it funny that this mouse became a cat, then a dog and a tiger with the blessings of the sadhu? And this mouse wants to eat the same very sadhu. This is how ungrateful we become, and we forget the help that others have done to us. We are supposed to love people and use things, but very often we start to use people to get the things that we love. Ambition is great, but never at the cost of hurting others and at becoming ungrateful. The scriptures explain a very similar story of a demon called Vrikasur. This demon did great penance and austerity to please Lord Shiva. And when Lord Shiva came in front of him, he asked the benediction from Lord Shiva that, please bless me that whosoever head I place my hand on, his head will burst into millions of pieces. Shivji blessed this demon with this blessing, and this fellow, this demon called Vrikasur, started to run after Shiva to test and to break the head of Shiva into thousands and millions of pieces. So this is how we become ungrateful in life, and we forget the many help others have done to us. Therefore, we need to be very careful about being grateful and not becoming proud. One time, a king asked a minister, what is the daily work of God? The minister said, I don't know. The king said, if by tomorrow morning you don't tell me, I will kill you. The minister decided to run away from the kingdom overnight because he didn't know the answer, what is the daily work of God. As he reached the outskirts of the kingdom, he found a farmer. And the farmer saw that the minister was very sad and depressed. And the farmer asked the minister, what is your problem? Minister said, the king has asked this question, what is the daily work of God? And I don't have an answer. The farmer said, I know the answer, but I will give the answer in front of the king. The minister brought the farmer to the king, and the king asked the farmer, so tell me, what is the daily work of God? The king was sitting on a high pedestal and the farmer was down. The farmer said, I will reply to your question, but you come down first. The king got down and came. The farmer went and sat on the throne of the king, and then he asked the king from top, what is your question? The king was so angry that this farmer had pulled him down and he had gone on top. And then the farmer replied, the answer to your question, what is the daily work of God, is this. God's daily work is to pull down people who are proud and to raise people who are humble. Therefore, in English, there is this saying, pride comes before the fall. So when we become proud, when we think that we are self-made man, and when we start to become ungrateful to the very people who have helped us, our fall is inevitable. That is why great souls are always humble about themselves and are always grateful to the mercy others have shown them. In the Bhagavatam is the story of Arjuna. Arjuna, remembering all the incidences of his success in life, he recognizes the fact that it is only by the mercy of God by the mercy of Krishna, he could be successful. Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, after getting huge success in ISKCON, he never took credit for himself. He always acknowledged the fact that it is because of the efforts of all his disciples and the mercy of his Guru that he has been successful. So, towards the end of this year, let us recognize, take some time to introspect and note down all the people who have actually helped us in this difficult year and throughout our life, and at least feel grateful for them. And if possible, we can actually genuinely thank them. The only antidote for pride is a grateful heart. In a heart which is filled with gratitude, there can be no place for pride. Thank you.